Hi there. The United States celebrates Mother's Day in May. So here's an amazing fact for you. Every son or daughter who has ever been born has a mother. How about that? So that means that Mother's Day has been celebrated all around the world forever. The First Lady of the United States was Martha. She was married to George Washington. She, like many of the other First Ladies, was a mother. So should we call them all the First Mothers? Some did more than others, like Mrs. Wilson. After the First World War, her husband, Woodrow, had a stroke while trying to create a permanent peace. So she stood in for him. Now, this wasn't a cover-up exactly, but they clarified the U.S. Constitution afterwards with the 25th Amendment. Then there's Mrs. Roosevelt, who transformed the office of the First Lady in the 13 years from the Great Depression through World War II. She spoke about issues, including the big one. It was she who announced the Japanese attack on Pearl Harbor. Now, how's that for you? Eleanor is often overlooked because of Franklin, her husband. He famously declared December 7th a day that will live in infamy. Few knew he had iron braces on his paralyzed legs. The press covered up his polio. Eleanor helped with everything else. There has been a long line of First Ladies, and some of their names are really well remembered, like Jackie. But what's sad is that the First Lady is now becoming a lightning rod. Don't believe me? Ask Hillary, Michelle, or Melania. So is the lesson to shut your political mouth and just take mama to a restaurant on their busiest day of the year? I don't think so. How about not waiting for a national holiday to give honor and respect to those who deserve your recognition? Doing so might be one of the most important things you can do. We all want to be recognized. We need it. You can take someone for granted for a while, but then watch out, you can lose them or worse. If you embrace someone, they'll always have your back. My mother is behind me even now. Now, I'm not going to ask what you're going to do for your mother, because I know you can't forget her. And by the way, Mother's Day became a U.S. holiday about 100 years ago. But people figured out they could use it to make money right away. And that made the founder, Anna Jarvis, really unhappy. Today, with trolls, it's even worse. And another, by the way, Germany is the fatherland and Russia is the motherland. So what's the United States, huh? Do you know? Tell us, please. And the last, by the way, we just lost Barbara, the first grandmother. She was the wife of the first and mother of the second President Bush. She was a classy lady. But for me, they were my grandmothers, my babchas. And I knew they were special because I was blessed that I knew them both. I am Mike for the Be More Better team. Please comment and like us. That gives us recognition. Subscribe if you haven't. That gives us even more recognition. But always, always be more better. Body, mind, and spirit. And then be even more better when you recognize someone who deserves it. And now a shout out to all the mothers and fathers, sons and daughters out there. This has been a pleasure. Until the next one. Bye now. Some did more than others. Look at Mrs. It was she who announced the Japanese attack on World War II. Damn.